What's going on, folks? Give everybody a minute to show up as usual. I figure if we're finishing Mega Man X8 Demake, only makes sense to throw in some remakes of Mega Man X music. You know? Feels apropos. I was not familiar with your game, Stone McKnuckle. Good YouTube channel name and good remixes. Guess who is back in Overwatch? What up, nuisance? Listen, I am about to go back myself at the rate things are going. I saw they have Jetpack Cat. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he specializes in. I know he is Jetpack Cat. That feels like the entire discussion to me. Jetpack Cat is supporting you fly for almost the entire time. I'm aware. Listen, I was not, like, purely support or anything, but I ran my good fair share of support back in there. One of my original mains, like, you gotta remember, in the original Overwatch, I prestiged 3 times. I was, like, rank, because you get, every 100 rank, you get a star. I was effectively ranked, like, 380-something. When I eventually was like... So trust me, I played plenty. And my original 3 mains were defensively Bastion, offensively Reaper or May, and then I also would support specifically as Symmetra. Symmetra before the rework. I fucking loved Symmetra so much pre-rework. I can still use her, but I loved her so much pre-rework. I got multiple fucking play of the game with Symmetra. But yeah, so I gotta say a thing. And that is, we gotta talk about how people will decide whether, like, people need to learn to look past Metacritic ratings. And I mean that for games, I mean that for movies, I mean for everything like that. Doesn't mean everything with a bad rating is actually good and everything with a good rating is actually bad. What I'm saying is, Metacritic ratings do not define things individually. And I realized that because I made a joke post this morning, but basically I pointed out, because I decided to sit down and watch a movie this morning because I had time. I went back and watched Last Action Hero, one of my favorites, and I was like, you know what? Last Action Hero is a good, fun movie, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Like, a lot of people like to shit on it because it does have some tonal shifts that don't necessarily, like, if it had stayed more consistent, I think it would actually be really, really well received. But it has random tonal shifts that don't quite fit where they occur. But it's such a good movie, man, in terms of just having fucking fun. And that's all I want from it. That's all I need from it. It's just a good-ass time. Okay? I'm not looking for an Oscar-winning performance. But I'll tell you right now, Last Action Hero, Death to Smoochie, Secondhand Lions. These are all movies with 40 to 60% rating in Rotten Tomatoes, and I will watch any of them anytime they're on. Or will go out of my way to put them on. I stand by my statement. You cannot properly enjoy 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10 games and movies if you're not willing to enjoy a fucking 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 now and again. Because you have... Then the difference is... A 9... Like, it's the same thing, but people aren't willing to do it. Which is, in a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 movie... You have to enjoy, like, people try to make it to where those movies are universally accepted because those movies come to you on your terms with such universal messages. No. No, actually. No matter what the movie, you have to come to the movie on its terms. Is the thing. You have to come to the movie on the movie's terms and what the movie is trying to say. You may not like it. It may not be for you, but you have to do that no matter what. The point is, however, some movies have such strong declarative statements and are so well executed at those statements that wide swaths of people do buy in. Some aren't. And that's fine. The problem is a lot of people... CinemaSins has done untold damage to people's ability to be able to just enjoy shit for shit's sake. And I will never forgive them. If you look here, we've got this plot hole. Why didn't you just use a gun? Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, now reloading matters? It's a movie, nerd. If I want, like, a movie that's gonna make me really sit and think, I'll go look for Christopher Nolan. Okay? I'll go watch fucking Amadeus. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger pretend to be an action movie hero while he's helping a kid who was pulled into the movie who knows he's Arnold Schwarzenegger playing an action movie hero. And it's exactly as stupid as it sounds, and it's fucking great. Also, Danny DeVito is a cartoon tiger cop, for some reason.
Quick, choose a meal. Quick.
No. I'm not gonna quick choose a nothing because I don't need that tab anymore. I stand by my assertion that while it might be like my least favorite level in Mega Man X, in terms of the level itself and how fucking annoyingly it's designed, Boomer Kuwanger's theme may be the best song in Mega Man X. The bass undercurrent is so strong, and it just does so much work. All right. Let me get the game ready to go over here. Oh, also, there is some bad news. I did not actually look up where all the secrets and shit were, so there will be some running around and trying to find shit. I don't have a better option. I do not have a better option. That, or y'all just gonna sit here and watch me watch a video playthrough. Okay. I got 100% there. I got 75% in Gravity Ant Onion. Okay, so let's go take a look. We're gonna start going stage by stage and just looking for all the shit I missed for upgrades. I got no clue where any of it is, if I can be totally honest, but I have all types of tools available to me. Sweet. Okay. Don't I have a thing that breaks these? Yes, I do. I think breaking the box is going to be necessary. Thankfully, regular shots no longer cost me weapon energy, so I can freely search and explore. I'm just trying to look and see, like, is it that kind of situation? Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Damn it! I took damage. I've been doing so good. Oh, okay, well, we got these. Hey. This creator did such a good job of, like, remaking these songs. Okay. This isn't Anoriand. Hold on one second. I'm just fixing something here. Okay. Alright, over here. I did not go into this one last time. I wonder if that's the thing. It's either in the garage or it's in the car. Did you leave it at mommy's? Huh? Call mommy and ask. Is it over? Whoa, whoa, whoa! The controller died in the middle of that for some reason. That's annoying. But it's fine. Okay, cool. Heart tank. I'm guessing that's the last upgrade that's in here. Oh, tell me this. Tell me the battery is low on this damn controller. Tell me the battery is low on this controller. I'm gonna make it to the end of the level just in case there's anything else, but I'm thinking I found everything I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Can I use it while it's okay, cool. I was like, can I use it while it's plugged in? Thank God. Okay. Sweet. All right, that's the boss door, I'm guessing. Wait, what? I can just refight him? I don't remember his weakness off the top of my head. Was it... Wait, I think that was it. Yep. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Also, anyone who knows me and who has been around this space for a bit now knows my extreme love for Dynasty Warriors and for the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Let me tell you, I found gifs of Three Kingdoms slander involving, like, Drewski and shit, and I could not be more happy. That is such a specific intersection to me in particular. Like, what do you mean, fucking Zhao Yun slander? Zhao Yun, if the Battle of Changban didn't happen, would be out here fucking flipping burgers at McDonald's. You're right, but still. Okay, I'm guessing I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades left to get. Let's try Gigabolt Man of War. I think I have to keep the bike intact the entire level for this one. I think that's what it is. Like, there's an upgrade that just requires that I have the bike at end of day. Which means it's slow and steady wins this race. Damn. Okay, not what I wanted, but we're fine. Damn. Hitting the wall also. Damn it! Okay, I'm not doing great so far. I'm working overtime in an empty booth doing absolutely nothing. Welcome back to Teddy Rupskin's story. I mean, Mega Man X8 Demake. Exactly. Exactly, William. Also, what up, bud? I hope that the overtime isn't too terrible on you. Okay. Yay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool. Damn. There's gotta be something. Okay, nope. Maybe I have to get here with a... What up, Absis? Maybe I have to get there with, like, the bike in full strength to have a shot at it. It's going good. It's going good. I'm blindly searching for upgrades to 100% this game. But otherwise, it's going really good. Cool. Nope. Come on. Nope. Hey. Okay, cool. Got this far just fine. No! Cool. What up, Yami? Good to see ya. Thank you for dropping by. Bam, bam. No. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, made it all the way here without any sort of negative goings on. Cool. Yeah. No. And yeah. Dope. Okay. No, no. Cool. Wait, what the? Where's my bike? Oh, there we go. Nope. Well, I did just damage it then. Let me try one more time. Hope you're having a good time tonight. At the airport on my way to Canada. Why are you heading to Canada? Don't you know they don't believe in dollars and they don't believe in milk cartons. They put their milk in a bag. Are you kidding? I'm literally just sitting here on my laptop, unmonitored, playing games on my computer. Same thing I'd be doing at home, but getting paid time and a half for it. Okay, that I'd gig. Yeah, they sell their milk in bags. As far as I'm aware, like, it's common, households will just have, like, pitchers or containers they put the milk in. But they sell their milk in bags instead of, like, cartons or anything. Also, their money looks like Monopoly money. And as we all know, the only way a money can look is it's gotta be one very flat, dull, uninteresting color, and it's gotta have a really old guy on it who looks like this. That is the only way money is legally allowed to look. Okay. I'm so upset that I'm missing exactly 1 point of damage. Nope. That can't be the answer. It can't be that one blip of damage. There's gotta be something more. Okay. Maybe a special weapon opens a door? Maybe I can bomb it open? I'm gonna try that. Hold on 1 second. I would just like to point out, I'm handling something important with my right hand right now. So I'm actually doing this not just one-handed, but left-handed. Now I have both hands again. Okay. I'm guessing it's not you have to destroy everything. That doesn't feel like like they're linked in any way that matters. Especially since I'm pretty sure you can do that with any weapon, not just the bike, so... Okay. Go here. Go here. No! Okay. Alright, now then. Can't be that, so. What about if I charge fire it? Nope. 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 No! You son of a bitch. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. How the fuck? Okay. How the fuck? I'm gonna look at... X8, Demake, Gigabolt, Mana... I'm just gonna... Someone's gotta have an answer. Alright, I'm just gonna... pull this up and... let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let me see what I can find. Give me a moment. Okay. Let me see here. What the trick is. Okay, got that already. Oh no, you don't have to bring the bike to get 100%. Okay, well then then I'm just gonna try keep going. I thought that was a thing. Okay. Now that I know I don't need the bike, I can play much more aggressively. Actually, real quick, firstly. Nope. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Oh! That would have been a quick way to refill the health if I needed. Okay. I wonder why it's willing to... It has the platform there and, like, the trappings of being able to bring the bike if you can't bring the bike. Maybe it was something from dev that was changed, or maybe it's just a red herring to throw you off. Or maybe you can bring the bike and I just keep not figuring out, but it's not actually necessary to 100% the stage. You can bring the second... Ah! Thank you, William. That makes more sense. Wait! There we go. Nope, never mind. Not the ants. Not what I'm called. Okay. Can you? I'm not about to try it. Okay. Okay, wait. There is a reason. Why would you... What up, Shinobi Phoenix? Okay, I get it. It's up there. Got it. Ha ha! Woo! There we go. Bam. The Buster Parts Eye, and you'll gain the ability to fire powerful laser, alter your weapon's charge shot. Cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's useful for obvious reasons. Okay, how do you... Okay. Wait, did that say my weapon's special? Oh, now that with this one, the charge shots don't consume energy. That's worth noting. I sent you the Google Drive link on Blue Sky for you know what, Shinobi, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I saw you message me. I've just been busy as hell, but I will check it out because I am genuinely curious. Okay. Is there any damaging this thing? Nope. Oh, 100%, William. The design choices on this game are superb. Like, mind you, for all the faults you could give it, it is worth pointing out, X8 is a good-looking game because it has such an aesthetic visual appearance. But that being said, this Demake is absolutely better looking than X8 in 3D form. Like, this holds up better than those early era PS2 3D polygons. It breaks cement helmets. Okay, it's super useful then. Oh, that's right. I actually know exactly where the upgrade is. The upgrade I haven't gotten is going to be right over... Nope, nope, nope. A little bit further. I love Mega Man X Corrupted. Magma Dragoon is actually using Raging Demon. Well, I mean, he is just Akuma. Like, at the end of the day, Magma Dragoon is just Akuma. 1 second. I haven't actually played Mega Man X Corrupted, but I'm gonna have to try if that's a thing in there. Just because, like, come on, man. Magma Dragoon is arguably the coolest Mega Man X Robot Master, I would say. Like, he's just... And mind you, when you actually play the game, he is nowhere near as big of a deal as you think he is. Like, the game sets him up like he's gonna be this amazingly big deal, and then he's just another Robot Master, really. But he's absolutely brilliant in terms of just being fucking cool as hell. I have to break all the boxes and everything all the way down. Also, I regret to inform you all, but Lord help me, I'm back on my bullshit. And if you're curious, hey Josh, what in this case is your bullshit that you're referring to? I'm referring to Fire Emblem Heroes. It is like... It's like an eldritch magic that every so often the siren call speaks to me, and I have no choice but to surrender to it. You gotta understand, I know it's a gacha. I have the ability to control myself playing gachas and not spend money. I get joy out of them until I don't, and then I just stop playing. But I'm able to get the joy out of them for what they are without spending money. Well, when they're built for it. Fire Emblem Heroes, y'all who know me know how much of a Fire Emblem sicko I am. Fire Emblem Heroes, it's not that I was there day one. I was. I was waiting for the day it dropped, all of it. It's not that I was there day one. It's that day one, I remember vividly, I was at work waiting for the app to go live in America. And, like, it was taking forever to show up on the Google Play Store. But I found the APK online so that I could get in a couple of hours early. When I tell you Fire Emblem is that bitch for me, it really, truly is. That's why, like, I'm going to do, because I just did a video of the glass is half full, the glass is half empty, blah, 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 blah. That's available on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, all the different places, right? That's Fire Emblem based, so it's a whole bunch of Fire Emblem jokes. And a bunch of people made comments like, I'm someone, like, I think they believed I did not like Fire Emblem, or I did not like several of the characters, the way some of the jokes I stated came off. Counterpoint. I am not exaggerating when I say when it comes to Fire Emblem, I have forgotten more about some games than some people will ever know. And I don't say that as a mark of pride, I say that as a mark of autism. Like every character's growth rates Because all stats have a percentage chance to grow, because no growth is guaranteed in the game, right? Every character's growth rates are a multiple of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20%, so on and so forth. With one exception, since Shadow Dragon / Mystery of the Emblem, the first game and its remake in Arcania starring Marth, where res growth was like universal across everyone in the game, and it was a non-5% divisible amount. But other than that, the only other one... Hey, that's where... Need that for sure. The only other one is Barth from Fire Emblem Binding Blade or Sword of Seals, depending on which translation you're looking at, who has a 2% resistance growth. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this, y'all. Okay. What's his weakness again? Is he ice? Yeah, he's ice. You like your karate? Here's some karate for you. What did I miss? Because I don't think I only got one upgrade, but I thought this level might... Wait, did this level only have 1 or 2? Wait, no, this is the one that had just 1. Blaziken's weakness is Empoleon's Blizzard. Exactly. Exactly, William. Listen to the Hurricane Hotsun song and watch the Force Starfish fight. I'll go check it out. Was this the one that only had 1 left? Okay, sweet. So now I have 2 to find in Avalanche Yeti stage. And then we'll be ready to go check it out again. Against, Sigmas. Though I may need to change... Well, we'll see. It's weird because... Mother of pearl. Nope. Nope. Alright. Kill myself. Try again. Alright. No! Cool. Yeah? What's up? No. I'm just, I'm streaming and I'm playing. Love you. Mother... Let myself die. Gonna let myself die. Sorry, 1 second. I got an important message. Alright, one more. Hold on. I'm sorry, folks. This is very important. Okay. Okay, I think I gotta... Yep, okay, cool. That's how we do it. Hey. I don't know if that was actually necessary, but... I might have to do some advanced scouting here. Because I'm willing to bet money. I need to get this. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, cool. Oh, son of a... Don't shoot. Okay. Ha-ha! Got it. Something else up here. Oh, what? Or is this just allow me to skip parts of the level or something? Thinking skip. Yep. Making it up there allows you to skip things. Cool. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can do this all on my own. Like, even with the Gigabolt Man-O-War, I didn't actually look up where the thing was. I just was checking it to see, like, oh, do you have to bring the bike with you? And then when I saw you didn't, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna progress from here on my own. And so it's one of those things where it's like, I'm trying to see, can I just, like, it's thus far, I have no! I have literally one, well, I have literally one last thing to get. Thus far, I've managed to find everything on my own. So it's like, this has been such a well-designed game. It feels like a a real choice to look up the last item, you know? Sweet. Okay. Guessing this is gonna... No! I was supposed to bring it up here. I know it, I know it. Okay, is this gonna work as a replacement? Is this how? Went as far as I could and not even close to anything, so that's not the answer. Also, oh, it must be because how many extra lives I've got on my own island. Okay, cool. Let me see something. What if... Haha! Okay, is there something... Okay, but I already... I already got this, so it's not that. Alright, that's got the same idea going. What am I missing? Because I think that door is the boss door. Wait. Ha-ha! You boys got it! You boys still fucking got it! Okay, sweet. Okay. What do I want for my different parts? I do like that you can decide on... Oh, you get a bonus ability if you have all the same parts. Creates damaging area during jump. Charges faster is, no questions asked, the correct choice. Weapon shots consume no ammo, or charge shots consume no ammo. Okay, can double jump and air dash. Ground dash is immune to damage. Let me go try what this ability is and see if it's worth having the... like, having the whole set versus what I would actually want. Oh, it's just an immunity button. And then does it charge up on its own, or, like, do you have to pick up energy for it or something? Is it as you deal damage? It's as you deal damage, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Okay. This does give me an invincible air dash. I mean, an invincible ground dash, which has some perks. I don't know if that's better than... Is the ability to just go invincible for a little bit, but then it has to be charged up, worth losing the double jump capabilities, is the question. Because that's the one I'm really concerned about. We will try this build out. If I find it's just not doing the job, then we can swap it. Alright. But now we've got 100% upgrade. I would have preferred to be able to keep the laser, TBH. Oh, I'm gonna have to reface all the bosses, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think that's the case. Son of a bitch, that's my fault. It's because I'm used to getting the double jump, and so I didn't even try and line up the jump properly. What up, Tommy? Appreciate that. Hold on one second. Appreciate the lurk. Cool. Gotta stop acting like I got that double jump in this motherfucker. Okay. I might have to give up the ghost on this just for the sake of fucking making it through the level. Shit. Incidentally, I know I'm not the only Magic the Gathering player who attends this channel. I run the channel, so obviously, you know, I got some Magic the Gathering inclinations, but I know I'm not the only one who plays it in here. So my question, is anybody else attending the Ninja Turtles pre-release next week? And if so, do you have a particular turtle or character or thing you hope you're getting? Both for yourself. Can change armors at any time. I'm guessing once I reach the final Sigma fight section area thing, that I will be able to change my armor, but I'm not sure, and I also, to be honest, don't know if, in so doing, motherfucker, in so doing, I don't know if, I don't know if in leaving and changing the armor, if it will cause me to have to redo all this. So I'm like, you know, kind of just proceeding with the idea of what if... Oh, that's how I'm supposed to make these jumps. I'm kind of proceeding with the idea of assuming I don't get the ability to change the armor. So that's why I'm forcing myself through with like this right now. And the way I figured is like, I will be able to test if I can do that later. Now this section is so much unbelievably, stupidly easier with a double jump, obviously. And not just that flame dash. Cool. Cool. I'm getting 24 of each pizza land. Excellent choice. I'm skipping this Universe Beyond set. First of all, what up? Ah! But second of all, I mean, you're absolutely allowed to feel that way. Listen, I do not have the animosity towards Universe Beyond. I do skip the ones that don't appeal to me. So, for instance, I can tell you right now, I will not be doing Star Trek later this year. I just won't. If there's any, like, really especially good card, I might get it as a single. I will probably try to get a Riker card, because there inevitably has to be a Riker card, and he's the one dude who I truly am like, no, I fucks with Riker. But I'm not a Trekkie. Never have been. So, like, it's just not my thing. I barely, but to be honest, I'm also probably skipping Strixhaven. Like, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with Strixhaven. It's always been like, okay, that's a plane. I'm fine with it. You know? I will definitely take part in Reality Fracture. For sure. Lorwyn is such a good set. Like, I love Universes Within, but there are certain Universes Beyond that are just fucking ridiculously good. That being said, I can tell you now, my utmost goal vis-a-vis TMNT is very, very simple. I want Mikey. I want all of the Mikeys. If it's a Mikey, I want Mikey. I just unabashedly want my excellent, perfect, canonically the best of them all boy Mikey. And very specifically, I want to get, the one I want to build a deck around is I want to get Michelangelo Weirdness to 11. Yeah, I did it last time, so. Yeah, I want to do Michelangelo Weirdness to 11 for sure. But, damn it. This is such a great fucking final battle track. Damn it, I mistimed that. Yeah, no, I want Mikey very badly, and I want to build a, green fuck you +1/+1 counters deck. I've already got several pieces of support for it. Damn it, I'm just letting myself die. Mikey probably under a few of the non-turtles for me in love. Here's my thing. I love Mikey both because of the duality of what he is, right? Michelangelo is the party dude. He's the fun one. He is the emotional core of the team. He is also wild and reckless. Not in a angry-based way, like Raph, more in his recklessness, because he's the party dude, can lead to issues. And as a result, there is some excellent storytelling capability there. And more notably, where Mikey, there is a reason why before the last Ronin came out, like, when The Last Ronin was just getting teased for what it was gonna be, there was, like, all types of people like, no, it's gonna be Leo, it's gonna be Donnie, it's gonna be Raph. Guys, that story, the story of the last living turtle, when the brothers all have died from their various fights and everything, that story was always going to be Mikey's story to tell. Always going to be Mikey's story to tell. And I frankly don't even understand why people had any inclination it would be otherwise. What up, Rafiki? How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. I realized that foolishly, because my special armor ability charges while I deal damage, because it builds up while I do damage, it's smarter for me to use it early and then charge it up and get a period of free damage dealing while I'm at the beginning, and then have it hopefully again later on. I'm doing great, bud. Appreciate you dropping by. It's been a bit. No, I'm just here enjoying some Mega Mans and talking turtles. But yeah, The Last Ronin was always going to be Mikey. There was never any other turtle who they could tell that story with nearly the proper importance and grace and gusto as Mikey, because of the idea that it's the look into what happens when you take the party dude and you break him. He's got nothing left. He's got no party left in him. Everything is gone. Everything he knows has been taken from him. How much does he have the capability of finding that joy once again? Also, there is a Last Ronin card in this set, and go to hell, Wizards, for making that. It's even a perfect replication, mechanically, of the idea of the comic. Like, the first step is you mill 4 cards, and then you return up to 1 creature from your graveyard back to your hand. Like, go to hell, Wizards. Like Stanley said, the person you want to win wins because you're the writer. You are all loved in different ways. Oh, no. I'm not saying Mikey... When I say it had to be Mikey, I didn't mean it had to be Mikey as in like, oh, he has the best skill set, but no. I'm saying the nature of the story of The Last Ronin, obviously you could have written it with any of them. But going with Mikey specifically gives you that we took the happiest, most joyful character and we put him in the worst possible scenario. We will see him broken. But do we have the ability to see whether that flame can be reignited? You get that with him in a way you don't get that with the others. Like, if Raph is the last living turtle, the motherfucker's going on an anger-fueled suicide mission, and that's the book. There is no pulling him out of the anger spiral he's going to go into. If Donnie's the last turtle, it's just going to be, I need to create the ultimate machine. And if Leo's the last turtle, TBH, I'm pretty sure he commits seppuku. Like, and I'm not even fucking kidding about that. I'm pretty sure he would take his own life for having failed his brothers. Mikey's the one who can be in that story, and there is some, you know? I mean, I understand there completely. It's just done before. Oh yeah, it is. But that's my point. It's like there was an arc to this type of storytelling that was always going to be there. Stanley said the person you... No. It being Mikey is the best way to have told it. It hits way harder. The other turtles have their... Listen, and it's... Every turtle has some great stories. I'll tell you, they had a recent comic run where they had... Donnie die. more or less die. He was fighting. He was fighting. It was Bebop and Rocksteady, I'm pretty sure, and ended up getting his fucking shell caved in with a hammer. And he's on life support, and they end up putting his psyche into Metalhead to house his soul while they try to figure some shit out. And it's so dope because it's like Donnie, who is this, science is everything, you can explain everything through science and technology, there is nothing you can't do with it. Character now has to contend with these forces that you can't, these realities that you can't quantify with just science. He has to contend with the existence of the soul. He has to contend with things you can't measure in a beaker, or he can't study in a petri dish, and the nature of who he is. And it's this really, really beautiful thing. Like, that's why I want to be clear. All the turtles have amazing stories they can tell, rooted in who they are. But The Last Ronin is the type of a story where that's Mikey's story to tell. That is Mikey's story to tell, and it's just gotta be. It's just gotta be Mikey's story to tell. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this now. Because I need... That's an attack that I can basically never dodge. And I need as much chance as possible. Got your ass, bitch! Alright. I have like a third of my HP, but I still have all 4 of my E-tanks going into final form. Okay. Gonna pause because I need to figure this out. Damn. Okay. I can't play around. I gotta use the first one. I should have tried to time a dash. Okay. Damn! No! Oh, fucking hell. Lumine's got to have some fucking weakness in that last form. I'm gonna look it up because this is Mega Man X8 Demake Lumine. I'm gonna look it up because there has to be... No, not Buster only. The whole point is I want to see how to fucking do this. So, Shinobi, the thing is, while this is demade into 16 bits, the creator, from what I understand, specifically said, like, they did not limit themselves to just 16-bit shit because, to like, MIDIs and things like that, because they wanted to be able to, damn, there is no... Nope, there is no weapon weakness. Now, I am seeing smart people seem to be using the laser shot because the continuous blast on it makes it easier to hit, but It is what it is. Yeah, they didn't limit themselves to MIDI because X8 was on PS2, so they wanted to keep that PS2 level of soundtrack and everything. What up, Caracal? Yeah, so the thing is, it would be the same weakness as normal X8, which is why it sucks, because Lumine, Final Form Lumine in regular X8 does not have a weakness. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna... I took too much damage in first form already for me to be comfortable with this. I'm just gonna let myself die and try again. I never looked at, like, weaknesses for the last bosses. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Sigma's weakness is he gotta use the optic shield to reflect his shit back at him. First form Lumine's weakness is it keeps shifting. Or Lumin's weakness keeps shifting. Basically, it's nothing whenever she's, it's nothing whenever she's just, like, chilling there. Or rather, like, it's when she's in normal form, she doesn't have a weakness. She just takes similar damage from everything. And that's when you use buster shots and things like that. But she keeps changing her form to the various different robot masters you faced. And so... they have their... However, whenever she's in those forms, she has the weakness of whatever the boss has as a weakness normally. So... Oh, shit. Damn it all. I'm just gonna die again. I want to have more HP going to the end. I know X8 is PS2. I have it on my Steam Deck. That's part of what I am busy with. Moving my backups of MU of the drive that uses Steam games too. So there's a Steam backup. Makes sense. Oh, I know you know it's PS2. Like, you've mentioned knowing about it and everything. All I meant was I was saying, from what I understand, the maker out, like, specifically... My point was more so the maker specifically having chosen, hey, I'm going to go with, like, this fully orchestrated music instead of limiting myself to MIDIs and such. Like that it was intentional decision-making kind of thing. I said it before, the Sigma is absolutely Abyss from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, aesthetics and all. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's also the right era for that. Like, I'm going to guess these designs are connected in that regard. Dang it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Hello? Hey. Absolutely not. How dare you? Girl. Let me think. Next. Oh, wait, no. It's Saturday. I don't want to do it on Sunday. For obvious reasons. So, yeah, Saturday. Yeah, I'll go next Saturday. I'll go on Saturday. Yeah. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't do Friday. Right. Alrighty. 1 second. Alright, just let me know. Love you. Thank you. Okay. Look, if the SNES can have Donkey Kong Country music, whatever this Demake is can have CD quality sound as well. I mean, so the thing is, the SNES, like, Donkey Kong Country's... Oh my god, I'm just gonna die now. That phone call throw me off. The SNES had, yes, Donkey Kong Country had great music, but it was still limited by the SNES sound chip. It was just, like, pushed to the absolute limits. Just like Magna Dragoon. Oh, yeah. Though I wish they borrowed from other non-fighting game Capcom games for Mega Man. Damn it! That was so fucking stupid. Okay, nope. I need to do better. I need to lock in. I need to really focus. A Firebrand themed Maverick would be hot. Ooh, you're not wrong. I just wish Capcom hadn't thrown my Breath of Fire. Shinobi, why you gotta remind me? I have done several, a few different, like, challenge runs on this channel. And one of the challenge runs I have in the tank that I have not yet done, I am 100% confident it's possible to do, but I am not sure, like, what it would genuinely look like. Is I want to do a Breath of Fire 3 Oops All Wrong Builds challenge. Like, Breath of Fire 3, and I'm purposely apprentice everyone under masters that are wrong and have them use abilities. Like, have them limit as far as their learned skills, only abilities that fit, you know, the builds I've given them. So, like, Swole Nina. So I'm not going to give Nina any spells, obviously. Like, she learns them naturally by level up. But her enemy skills are going to be things like charge, or flying kick, or double blow. It would be rough, but I also think it would be really fun. Because it will require me to think outside the box with several fights, because I can't just throw my usual strategies at several of them. Nice. Nina casts Fist! Exactly. Oh, I have no doubt. I'm absolutely kind of gamer level. Sometimes go absolutely suboptimal to make some games more fun and challenging, so I get you, dude. I'll be honest, my actual plan is going to be, so it would be Mage Ryu, which Ryu does work as a mage, he just doesn't have natural inclination to be a mage, but Mage Ryu, and I would limit myself to not being allowed to use, like, the warrior dragon forms. So no Force Gene. Things like that. Swole Nina. Momo's gonna be whatever. Realistically, my eventual goal would be Mage Ryu, Swole Nina, and Tank Ray. And that would be the eventual endgame goal. I understand Mage Gar is also technically an option. I think he will be literally so suboptimal that it would get annoying. Like, I would be able to... I'm not restricting item use and things like that, so eventually I'll be able to get enough, like, fish up enough healing and things like that that I'll win no matter what. But, like... yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, I think that'll be a good blend of the party can eventually be strong enough to do shit, while also giving me challenges and having to think outside the box along the way as to what I have access to. So, for instance, when I fight Mutant, I'm gonna have to, like, the fire move I'm going to have to use in order to stop his healing. I think literally the best fire spell available to Ryu at that time is either Burn, like the level 0.5 fire spell you can learn from Mage Goose, or if I allow myself to use Dragon Genes, like, it would be fire from a dragon. But I love Gar. My problem is, the idea why I went with them is that it's 3 different builds, because Swole Nina would be more focused on offense, whereas Tank Ray would be focused on defense, and so I could differentiate them while they're both still against normal type. And Gar being Mage Gar is just Mage Ryu, but worse. And I would have to skip Peko because he's just literally so good that there's no way I could make him suck. Like, there's just no bad build for Peko. Like, it's hard to make a growth character suck in general. And Peko is the definition of a growth character. No! No. Any pre-plans for BOFS builds for at least Folu? BOFS builds? I think I need to make sure I can't... Maybe I gotta get better at figuring out Mantis point so that I could have the shit. I would return to BOF4 and DQ sooner, but I would really like to get into and beat some Dragon Quest games this year. I never have. Oh, listen. Do you have any particular starting point as far as Dragon Quest? If you're specifically talking older games and you don't want to get anything new, I completely understand, especially since you have a world of emulation available to you. I could tell you now, while the Dragon Quest III remake is phenomenal, Dragon Quest III itself is an excellent and fucking timeless game. So I would, I'm just gonna let myself die. I would absolutely advise that. I love Dragon Quest IV. If you're going to play that one, specifically do the DS version. Specifically play the DS version. No questions asked. Dragon Quest IV is excellent, and I think is, outside of Dragon Quest III, probably the most Dragon Quest DQ game. And so it's an excellent way of getting into it while having some of the more modern creature comforts in terms of appearance and everything. Also, if you're willing to do DS level shit, Dragon Quest IX. Dragon Quest IX is actually, fun fact, my favorite Dragon Quest to this day. I love it so much. Now, I will admit, it is not as good nowadays as it was when it came out. And that's because back when it came out, they had the DS, they had like Street Pass type features, and they also had like online connectivity with other players. And specifically what that allowed you to do was to find these treasure maps that could help you get cool, like, bonus dungeons to do and shit. Sweet, 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 sweet. Come on, come on, come on. Lock in. No! Oh, how did I fuck that up? I was about to get fucking no damage Form 1. Nice. Got your ass, bitch. I've been told 9 is great and they're all available on my deck now. No, I love 9. I love 9 so much. It's still phenomenal. To be clear, it is still a phenomenal game. It's just, you're missing out on playing it like as good as it could have been back when it first came out kind of thing. Which, can't be helped. Sucks so bad. Damn. I don't feel like this is going to be the run, but the advantage is, at the very least, fire? Yes. Cool. The advantage, at the very least, is I do have the ability to nullify damage for a little bit. Still going. I wish I had killed Lumen faster, but we'll see if that will help me enough. Okay. Dragon Quest games I've played the most is now DQ Builders 1 and 2, as well as 3DS remakes of Dragon Quest Monsters 1 and 2. Damn. I'm immune right now, so I'm just trying to get in all the shots I can. Cool. Alright. Damn it. Damn it. Motherfucker! Okay. 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 Okay! The problem is I'm trying to make every E-tank last as long as possible. Son of a bitch! I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. Let's try this again. Cool. Okay. All right, let me lock in. For real. Let me fully focus and lock in here. Come on. Cool. He has a difference in his swing pattern when he's going to do a simple double swing versus when he's going to do the jumping swing. Son of a bitch! Since when? Since when? I need to have as much life as... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna, once again, let myself die. Okay. Cool. Okay. In the fucking zone right now. Okay. Okay. Nope. Damn it all. No. I need to get back a tunnel. Nope, I'm dead. Okay. I need to make sure when he's about to get, since I don't have the double jump to make sure I can get across, I need to make sure when he's about to do that beam that I'm can cheat him over to one side while facing me to where I can get to his other side when he actually fires. Otherwise, that's just such a fucking damage sink. Nobody can defeat me. They need eons of practice and training. Should I get rid of the infinitely respawning copy backup chip outside to instant teleport to your throne room? No, leave it. What could go wrong? Well, it doesn't make sense to get rid of it. Okay. Well. Just allowing myself to die. Okay. It does not. It does not. The big giant buster beam? No, but because I don't have the upgrade set that allows me to double jump, I can't get across the room in one jump without hitting him. I need him to be at worst in the center of the room. From the center of the room, if I jump from up high, I can get to behind him. If he's any further than that, I'm going to take damage guaranteed. And that is bad. Okay. Damn it! You son of a bitch. Okay. Like right here. Nope! Son of a bitch! I needed to get him closer to one side. What up, Brett? Okay. The reason why I keep just bailing out on that fight is obviously I can nail it. I want to get to Lumen's first form with as much health as possible so I can get to... God damn it, Britt, if you say Chip... I don't like any of y'all. If everyone's wondering, what the fuck is that about? I do not have a good answer for you, folks. That's just SDGC shenanigans in their purest form. Okay. If I can get through the rest of this without taking damage, I will continue, because I'm tired of just auto-dying because I took a hit. Nope. Can I not hug the upper corner? When he does the big... I'm missing why you need to get across the room after the green beam super. Oh, when he fires that, he breaks one of the walls. That's what the problem is. Otherwise, I could just... That's why. It's when he fires that giant green breaker beam, he destroys whichever wall he's facing. So, like, I'm gonna fall into it anyways. I guess... Wait. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. If I focus up when he's going to do it, I can use the fire dash to get past him. Oh, fuck. I forgot I had that. Oh my god. I've been making my life so much fucking harder than it had to be, as I am one to do. Britt, this is your fault that I had to deal with that? You're the reason why John had to get a call directly from Scott Stapp? Which was his penance for having done that shit to me? Okay. Son of a bitch! Nope! Yeah. I called him right after. John, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. I'll give you another fucking... You do have two air dashes yet, only with the other boots, which would mean I lose my temporary invulnerability ability that my full armor set gives me. I have the fire dash, but I fucked up using that, was the problem. But yeah, Britt, my response to John texting me that over and over again was... I called him immediately, and he didn't answer, and I left him a long-ass voicemail, and it was, so let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we say, can you take me higher? Blah, 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 to a place where I will see. Can you take me higher? No! Son of a bitch. Well, I took minimal damage, so I will take that as a win and call it a day. You bastard! Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, the fire dash is not my third air dash, Shinobi Phoenix. It's only my third air dash when I'm using the other boots. I have 2 full sets of upgrade armor. You have to select which individual pieces from each set you're using. You can mix and match them, but if you use the full set from one of the types of armor, you get a special ability. By having all of the pieces of the Hermes armor, which I'm using, I get my ability to hit R2 and just use the X drive down here, which gives me complete invulnerability for a while. But because I'm choosing to have that available, I had to give up my second air dash. That's the problem. I'm on the good cushion. I forgot I had this stream on because it wasn't in view, and I was so confused about it going through time again. Jesus Christ. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then... Tiny Dancer. I know that's not actually what it's called, but it's funny to call it Tiny Dancer. To me, at least. Okay. Cool. And now we just kill you straight up. Bing! Alright. Final form. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright. This has to be done Buster only. Angel mode! Because even robots understand that final bosses have to look like angels, devils, or both. That's just how it works. And Sigma already took the devil look, so now Lumen has to be angel mode. That's the rules. That's the rules of video games. Son of a bitch! Forgot about that, and then you're gonna do it again! Okay. You son of a... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Bastard! Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. Okay, sweet. I shouldn't have used this now. Should have waited, but it's fine. Wait! I didn't realize I ran out! Son of a bitch! Okay. I'm not gonna win this round. Not unless I lock the fuck in! Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Not final mode. Okay, I need to just be smart. Wait, why can't I can't access my menu. Suck my dick! Woo! Fire dash your third overall. Yes, yes, that part is true. I have 3 if I was to use my other boots. I ended up not needing the 4th fucking E-tank. I did all that, I kept throwing myself to death. I ended up not needing the 4th fucking air tank.
Unbelievable. You may have defeated me, but it's too late to stop what's already begun. I can see you've started to realize the situation. This won't end with me, X. I can assure you that. I can't stand this pain anymore. Just make it quick.
Oh, he's... That wasn't me! He just fucking killed her!
This is X. The enemy has been dealt with. I'm headed back now. Roger.
Alright, so, This was really, really, really fucking well done. Also, like I said, the fact that I did manage to find every single upgrade and everything on my own, like I consulted a video just to see if I needed the speeder bike for the last item in Gigabolt Man of War stage. Saw I didn't and then just kept going because I didn't want to waste time. I would have eventually been like, okay, I just got to keep moving. But no, I was able to find every upgrade on my own. This was really fucking well done. This was truly tremendously done. I am unabashedly a fan. God damn. So let go down. Let make I escape. Come on, let's go down. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher? To the place where I will. Fun fact, the words there are, can you take me higher to a place where blind man see? Can you take me higher to a place with golden streets? But you cannot fucking understand Scott Stapp. So what he's actually saying is, can you take me higher to a place where I will? Go listen. It's the same as how, like, if you go listen to, Hero by Chad Kroger, he doesn't say, and they're watching us. He just fucking sneezes in the middle of the line. He just sneezes in the middle of it. It's like, and they're watching us, they're watching us as they all fly away. awake, and they're watching us. Can you please explain why people didn't know they were a Jesus with a big J rock? Because they didn't understand what he said, Dorian. All they heard was, "Can you take me higher?" And they were like, okay, dope. And then his next line was, "To a place where I am." And they had no fucking clue what this man just said. Okay? Like, it was like, yeah, all right, man. Whatever you say. What Chivos is there to get? Grab it, get S ranks in all challenges in a single run. Defeat Opt without using... Oh, defeat all of them. Defeat Optic Sunflower without upgrades. Defeat Optic Sunflower without taking damage. Oh, this is some real hardcore shit, isn't it? What's at the bottom? Defeat... Oh, there's 3 secret bosses. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm okay with almost everything. I'm okay with having almost everything done. You know they tried to get Creed at the Turning Point show, right? As someone who is a Christian, the moment you find out that they are, it's like, oh, that makes sense. True story. That part is true story. Also, so I'm gonna hop off of the game. That was excellent. That was an excellent second game with the 12 for 12. I am gonna move on next. By the way, I'm gonna talk this out and then I'm gonna continue talking, but I'm gonna talk this out now. For the third game, my best friend, Persephoroth, aka Sephi, fucking just harassed me. So I'm gonna skip straight to her game next, which is Aiden Chronicles the First Mage on the Nintendo 64. God help me. God fucking help me. I'm gonna try and see if I can get an actual cartridge for it, so I can play it on my N64 with the Brawler 64 controller. The problem is, let me see if there's any good listings now. Because for a while it was such okay. Sort by chicken. Yeah, the literal cheapest one on eBay with shipping is fucking... Why did this game spike? Let me check price charting. I could have sworn it was lower. I'm trying to get the black cart because the gray cart had issues. Loose sold in... Yeah. It seems like... Oh, no, it's... Oh, yeah. When did this spike happen? Back in November, when I was first looking, for the stretch of September, October, November, it's about $30, $32, and now it's gone up to about $40 for some reason. It's just... God, it's annoying. So the cheap listing is like $37 plus $5.57 in shipping for some fucking reason. You can buy yeah, I might just have to buy... Like, at that point, I might as well just buy a summer cart. Which I've heard great things about without having to spend the money for an EverDrive. Which is quite expensive. Hold on, I'm reading a thing now. And can be bought for, however, they use as basis the oldest ever drive, meaning that it doesn't feature in this, so you still need to press the reset button. They are very accessible and are the most popular flashcards, and some developers even released a custom software making it possible to run games that won't run on the base firmware, even though there are very few of them. 64 drive is another option. Then we have the summer card. It has all the same features from it's open source, meaning that it's going to evolve forever and receive non-stop updates. We found on the internet for about $40 USD, all being also the cheapest flashcard. You also don't need to face the moral issue of buying the cheaper clones, as many more options doesn't, such as full reverse engineering for 64DD, faster speeds when turning on selecting ROM. Even if you're in the largest retail games, making it the fastest flashcard out there, unique. So, in case you want to know more, but the thing is, from what I'm seeing, I've never expected to see spreading. It seems most of them are extra X7 users. I've seen this saying that it's better because it has better build quality, save management, and one user. Regarding the quality of chips, you can actually contact the SC64. Let's clarify. If you already have the EverDrive, I don't see much of a reason to buy. If you have one of those, you may consider. If you consider buying the first, hands down, it's the best thing out there. Okay, well. Yeah, so it looks like my smart option is actually to buy a summer cart. How much is it on Amazon? I'm curious. Motherfuck, suck my dick. You got it. You got me. 16 different kinds of fucked up. Well, looks like I'm buying from AliExpress. Where I can get it for $40. I say fallen one from the church, so things are a good laugh to me. Stripper and Feet of Clay is also Christian. Obviously, Creed is... Yes. I'm not familiar with the term summer cart. No. It's a specific... It is a specific programmable cart. Like, there's EverDrives, there's summer carts, there's just different groups and brand and things like that. But you can get the summer cart, which has all of the same features and everything available to it that the EverDrive X7 has... It has all the same features and everything, but it's significantly cheaper. And has great reviews and everything like that. The only problem is I would then... Well, I mean, it would just have to wait till it gets here. Summer Cart 64. No, not Suckmer. Not looking for anything suck based here on AliExpress. Trying to if I'm not saying I'm never looking for suck. I'm definitely never looking for suck on AliExpress. I'll say that much. Okay. Right? Exactly, Britt. I don't know, AliExpress always has things that are advertised as much bigger than they actually end up being. Dorian. Did you think about the words you just said before you said the words you just said? Or did you just said the words you just said? Just out of curiosity. I don't want to, make you feel bad. What's the difference between them? Oh, this has LED. What is the actual difference between these? Does this have any bad reviews? Let me see. Scroll. This one, 3 stars. Fast delivery, hardware seems good. Not yet tested my video console, but I didn't see any use. Okay, no, user manual. Doesn't work with analog 3D, but does work with regular N64. That's fine. I don't have an analog 64. I would love an analog 64, but I don't have an analog 64. Or an analog 3D. This one doesn't have reviews, and I'm not gonna trust that. I would have sandbagged. Fair. Bro, I just started last night with this Demake. I'm playing it on my Android with a backbone. It's no. The X8 Demake is fucking phenomenal, dude. I'm notorious for sandbagging wordplay if it's too obvious. If really good, I respect the trap. Fair. Let me see here. Okay, I am going to look at... Oh, real quick. So, I made a video yesterday, or whenever it was. I made a video, a joke Fire Emblem video. The glass is half full. The glass, I was talking about that. I got some people who were real mad at me because I made a joke about Edelgard where I said, I do war crimes, but it's okay because I'm the girl one. Y'all motherfuckers leave me alone. I'm making jokes about a thing I love. Can y'all get a fucking grip? I also joked about Dimitri. Fucking kill every last one of them. I have all 4 of them. Don't boo me, I'm right. It doesn't mean I don't think Edelgard can be a fun character. Doesn't mean I refuse to play Black Eagles, but I'm right. She does war crimes, but she gets away with it because she's the girl one. And she's everyone's favorite sapphic waifu. I'm sorry that I'm here to... They hated Jesus because he told them the truth. But someone did provide the best fucking possible response ever. Which is someone took the meme of the cow in front of like a hallway with a little split in the middle, but it goes to the same place, and it's like the illusion of free choice. And at the end did the 3 more years of 3 houses discourse for some reason, but on either side they put glass half empty and glass half full and put it in the comments. I'm like, son of a bitch. You fucking got it. You won this round. That did make me happy. Okay. So yeah. Thank you all so very much for hanging on me. I might be back on again tonight, by the way, theoretically, with a certain someone else. If not today, probably tomorrow. But I'm not going to say it to put any pressure on that person until such time as it is confirmed. But just, you know, keep an eye out, because it's possible that that's going to happen. So, thank you all. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time.